Hey, what is up guys, it's Prodigy, and I am here with an announcement about the Orespawn mod and the Eternal Isles mod. The problem, I am technically ready for the modded survival, and I am pretty sure everything is pretty much prepped and ready. The only thing is that Orespawn is in 1.7.10, and Eternal Isles is in 1.7.2. I tried them both at the same time, and I could not open Minecraft, therefore they're not compatible. But I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's just because of their version, which means that we have 3 options. I need you guys to comment on this. It is absolutely crucial for the channel that you guys make this decision, or else I will myself, and I'm not sure you guys will like that. And the first option is that we can start the modded survival now, put Orespawn in, and exclude both Twilight Forest and Eternal Isles, because they are both still in 1.7.2, I believe. Or we could put Eternal Isles in and Twilight Forest in, and then exclude Orespawn. Or we could be a little more patient and then just wait for Eternal Isles and Twilight Forest to be updated to 1.7.10, and then have all the content we need and be able to start as planned. But I need you guys to decide whether it's just choice option 1, 2, or 3. So please comment in the comments below. Just tell me what you want, because if you don't, then I might not give you guys what you want. So just let me know in the comments. So thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy the showcase. Hey, what is up guys, it's Prodigy, and I am here with another mod showcase, and today I will be reviewing the Orespawn mod. And basically what this mod is it basically adds in a absolute crap load of awesome stuff, whether it's blocks, items, mobs, and everything in this mod is super creative, and that's why I actually like this mod a lot. It's a huge mod also. Expect this to be a longer review also. So anyway, these are the ores in this mod. There is salt ore, and basically just to show you why this is relevant in any way possible, I'm just gonna... Okay, so basically you smelt salt ore to get 8 salt, and you can use salt to make buttered and salted popcorn, and you can make buttered and salted popcorn like that as well, and you can also use it to make raw bacon. Anyway, this is the next ore. This is titanium, I believe. Yep, titanium ore. That's a titanium block down there. Looks a bit like diamond. Anyway, titanium can be used for... Oh crap, my computer's lagging. Give it a second. Okay, titanium can be used for titanium nuggets. So 1 ore equals 1 nugget, and that can smelt, and that nugget can be used to create titanium ingots, and those ingots can be used for the ultimate sword, and this is basically for the ultimate tools and the ultimate set of things and stuff. It can be also used for the ultimate bow, and it can also be used for the nightmare sword. Yeah, there's just a whole bunch of armor and weapons and stuff. It's kind of the same thing for everything else too. This is uranium ore. You need both titanium and uranium to create the ultimate armor set. And it is actually called the Ultimate Armor Set, as you might have seen before. And then there's ruby ore that can be used for the ruby armor set. It is not quite as good as the Ultimate Armor Set. In fact, it's probably not even close, but I think it's probably the next best thing. This is amethyst. It is slightly weaker than ruby, once again, just for armor and weapons. And these 2 ores, as you can see, they do not look anything like these ones. That is because these ores come from the crystal dimension. This one is the weaker one, and this one is the stronger one. This is tourmaline. This is pink tourmaline, and this is tiger's eye, I believe. And just to show you, these are basically for the same thing. 1 block can create 9 tiger's eye ingots, and the tiger's eye ingots can be used for the tiger's eye sword and tools, as you can see, and then you can craft it right back into the tiger's eye block if you want to. These 2 things right here. Okay, I didn't really want to review these ones, but these ones are called troll blocks. And they are called troll blocks because, so let's say you're mining, it's like, oh snap, dude, I found emeralds. And then it's like, oh no you didn't, you found a termite block. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Termites eat wood. Oh gosh, darn it. Okay, let me fix this. I'll be right back. Okay, so anyway, that didn't go well whatsoever. So now you can see what termites do. They basically ate all of my signs. Thank God they didn't get to the chests. I took a very long time to set those up. Oh boy, I was gonna be pissed if I got to my chests. Anyway, those are the troll blocks. As you can see, they piss you off. So anyway, these are the basic new blocks besides this block of dirt. That's not new. This is basically, right here is the Crystal Dimensions version of a torch, kind of. You can mine it up from the, I think it's just, you can mine it up, find it and mine it, and it glows, kind of like glowstone almost. And then this is the random teleport block. I'm not sure whether I want to stand on it because I've seen it in dungeons before and it doesn't seem like very nice. And I have Ender block and Ender Pearl blocks. They're basically, they're easily found in certain dimensions, and you can use them to craft an easy 9 eyes of Ender or Ender Pearls. And this is basically 2 different blocks of wood right there, and they can be found from trees in different dimensions. That is the Mobzilla scale block that can be crafted when you beat one of the bosses called Mobzilla, and they will drop that. This is a lava foam block. I believe that there's a dungeon where this is I believe there is a dungeon that is made out of lava foam blocks, and that can and when you walk in there, it'll just bounce you around like crazy until you die. So yeah, that's a clever use of lava foam. Don't really know what lava foam is. Anyway, these are crystal. That's a crystallized rat, and those are crystallized fairies. And that is kyanite, which is basically the crystal's version of stone, I believe. Crystal dimension version of stone. This is crystal tree wood, which is also found in the crystal dimension. What was in here were a bunch of ant spawners, but the termites ate the wooden fences and took them away. But basically with the they're ant hills actually. They spawn ants, and you can use ants. You can right-click them, and that's a termite. God dang you. God dang you. Die. Okay, you can right-click ants or termites, and it will take you to a specific dimension. Termites will take you to the crystal. Anyway, I'm going to show you some new and cool items, because these items are kind of fantastic. And there's another termite. Boom. Die in fifth. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Die in fifth. Anyway, these are basically These are basically crystal dimension alternatives of a crafting table right here and a furnace right here. And now I'm going to toggle downfall because, you know, that works. Anyway, I gotta keep an eye out for termites because I don't want anything to be turned into dirt. Anyway, so yeah, these are the new items. They're pretty fantastic. A crystal torch and I think the extreme torch. They're basically torches. I'm going to put one down. The crystal torch is crystal dimension torch as well. There, it's pretty much a torch. Extreme torch, it sounds kind of better, but maybe it's better than a normal torch. I haven't noticed though. Now this is the island block. These can be found in the danger dimension. And basically you place it down and a large island will be summoned above it. And this will be useful for one of our later items. So we're just going to wait for an island to form above that. Also, it kind of glows a little bit, which is cool. And this is a zookeeper shard. There's nothing immediate to notice about this, but what you can do is if you want to keep a pet or something in a zoo, you can basically right-click the mob and it will turn into, it will not despawn, like ever. So you could like keep something in a cage and it will not despawn. So that's what the zookeeper shards are for. You just right-click mobs with them. And this is a sifter, which is a pretty cool thing. I found it pretty cool. I don't think it can be used on grass or dirt. Oh, it can. It can be used on grass or dirt. I've been using it on sand. Oh. And there we go. We have a floating island. Let me just show you this for a second. Floating island. Yep, floating island. And you got apple trees on it, right? I think this is apple tree stuff. Anyway, the way you get the floating island blocks are by killing these things. On the bottom here, dark floating island. You can basically kill those, and then I think they will drop the floating island blocks. Anyway, sifters. you can right-click the ground repeatedly, and eventually you'll get something there. I got a carrot on a stick. Just continue to right-click, and once my inventory is full, I'll see what I've gotten. Okay, so I've gotten carrot on a stick, shears, a compass, iron boots, a bone, sand, iron horse armor, and an iron chest plate. So all pretty awesome stuff. New way of retrieving things, and I want to know the recipe for this. The recipe for the sifter is 8 sticks with a string in the middle, which is that's pretty cheap for considering what it is, because that can get you a lot of a lot of stuff made out of iron. So next is a strawberry plant, butterfly plant, moth plant, mosquito plant, firefly plant. I think all these things are just planted, or maybe you need to till the ground first. But with this butterfly plant, no, moth plant. Mosquito. Okay, so I think you actually need to till the ground first. Let me see. Diamond who? Fire. Yeah, you need to just. Now, I don't want to put down the mosquito plant. Moth plant maybe is fine. Butterfly, sure. Strawberry, sure. But mosquitoes are actually tiny hostile mobs, so you don't want to put those down anywhere near your house. Also, what's next? The OMG no don't do it. Yeah. This is basically going to summon a large tree dungeon. So I'm gonna get way away from here, and I'm just gonna right-click the ground with it and wait for it. Oh god. I'm not sure whether. Okay, my computer handled that pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. And here is the large tree dungeon. And when I said it was large, I was not kidding. Look at this thing. Look at it in all of its glory. Apple tree seed, cherry pit, peach pit. I think these are just more plants. Pretty cool, to be honest. Oh, no, they're not. Experience tree seed. I want to put these away from the... So that is an apple tree seed. Experience tree seed. A peach pit. Oh, no, that was the peach pit. This is the apple tree seed. Actually, no, they look completely identical. Never mind. And this is the cherry pit. Okay. Okay. What happened here? Alright. So yeah, there are different trees. I believe most of those spawn in different dimensions, and the experience tree right there will grow soon enough. If this mod showcase goes on long enough to see it, then good. If not, oh well. Anyway, these are zoo cages, which kind of go along with the zookeeper shards in that you can kind of start your own zoo, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So I'm going to put these down a little ways away from here. So extra small zoo cage for like extra small mobs. Okay. Oh god, what happened here? Hold on a second. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's made out of quartz, and that's an extra small cage, basically for really small mobs. And then a small, that's not very small to be honest. And medium, let's see. That's not very medium. And I don't want to encroach on our area there, so let's go large. Let's see how big the large is. Oh wow, yeah. Hold on, let's see how big the extra large is. What kind of mobs are you planning on trapping in here, really? It's kind of cool, though. It is really cool. Oh my god, it's things like these in this mod that I really like. These things are super creative. And just to see the recipe, it's like... Okay, so you need a large zoo cage, 2 blocks, a block of iron, block of quartz, and glass. And I'm assuming it's just going to be like that. It's going to be more and more resource intensive the bigger the cage. So I understand that. That's cool. The Kraken repellent and the Creeper repellent. Now these two things are not exactly the same. The Kraken repellent is basically you place it down, and any attack squids that you summon in nearby will not spawn the Kraken if you kill them. Basically, default how it is if you kill attack squids, they have a chance of spawning the Kraken. This takes away that chance. And Creeper repellent, I think, basically makes creepers just stay away from the area. So they're slightly different. Anyway, this is a creeper launcher, and it's not exactly as awesome as it sounds, but it's still pretty sick. So, there's also this, and I want to show these, but these two are pretty awesome, and I want to save them till the end. Okay, so let me get a creeper here. So let's see here. Creeper. Oh, it's in peaceful, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's in there. Whoa. I don't even know. Oh, it's the creeper repellent. Right. I should probably get rid of that and that. Anyway, here's a creeper, and this is the creeper launcher. Look at that. Look at that. That's what it does to creepers. I think it only... Yeah, creeper launcher. Let's get more in here so we can just boom, 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 boom. Yes, this is so awesome. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Just like 10 creepers. That was like 6, but whatever. Instant survival shelter. I have no idea how big this is going to be, so let's just plop it down here. That's pretty cool, and it comes with a chest, which I'm assuming is empty. Oh, it's not. It's not empty. Okay, so there's some cool stuff in here. It's an instant survival shelter. Is there anything in the furnace? No, but this will definitely work if you are struggling to get some resources. And this is the instant survival garden, which I think I can place down just like boom. And you have a pretty awesome farm right there. Sugarcane and plants and stuff, both modded and not, I believe. Is that the it's creeper launcher? So I'm also going to show you the hoverboard, stairs, bridge, and the experience orb catcher. I also want a few of these. So this is basically why I have this here. I'm going to summon the stairs going up right here. So that's a pretty easy way to get stairs. I don't think I actually built this high enough off the ground, but whatever. Stairs going down, boom, just like that. So you have a pretty good amount of stairs right now, and then the insta bridge, boom, just like that. So they're not very fancy, but I mean, it's better than trying to build it yourself if you're just like lazy and instead you just want to. Anyway, here is the hoverboard. It has 60 health. It's technically not a mob. You just ride around on it, and it is really cool, actually. And yeah, so this is a really cool thing, except that if you if anything hits it for like 60 hearts of damage, it's not going to fare well. Also, it's kind of like a boat, where if you run into anything at too fast a speed, it will die and go down and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, this is the experience orb catcher, and I'm going to get some bottles of enchanting here. Just throw a bunch down there, and right click. Did I do anything? Experience orb catcher. Okay then. Oh, I think you're throwing it. I think that's what's going on. Alright. Let me see. Boom. Boom. Let me see. I haven't actually... Okay, I see what's going on here. So you can put experience orbs into bottles of enchanting. I see. That's actually kind of creative and awesome. Okay, random dungeon, Miner's Dream. Miner's Dream is an underground thing, as you could expect from the Miner's Dream part. And basically what it will do, it will summon an enormous tunnel. In just an enormous amount of space, it will get rid of everything except the ores. And boom, that is the Miner's Dream, people. Look at this. Not seeing a whole lot of modded ores. I'm really not. Oh, ha. You're trapped in a cave now. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Come on, like that, like that. Ah. I'm not seeing any modded ores. Oh, maybe I created this world before I installed the mod. I'm not sure. Or before I got the mod working. Anyway, this is something I really want to show you because this is a good way to show off at the same time not only this item, but some of the dungeons in the mod. And let me just tell you, not all of the dungeons are that enormous, so we don't need to worry too much about it. There are some that are pretty enormous, but not that big. So anyway, we're going to put just a few down. Okay, lag. And that. What do we have? We got glass surrounding a spawner, and this is a goldfish spawner. Oh, it's a goldfish bowl. Haha, funny. And this one is a crystal dimension dungeon. It has ghost spawners in it, and it's got a chest, so it's basically a crystal dimension dungeon. And we have a pumpkin dungeon here. Pretty cool. These are all pretty small dungeons, but at the same time, they're really creative. I like them. So I suppose this was created for Halloween, toggling downfall again. And let's just put, like, grass. Gotta be grass. Here. Why not? Here. Can it not be put on stone? Oh, it can be put down on stone. And here. Ah, here we go. So this one normally spawns in the middle of the ocean. It is kind of like an island, kind of. I think it's supposed to be like a tropical island, and it's got like garden salads. Disgusting. I do not like salads. And it's got some swords and a BLT, bacon, lettuce, and awesome. Give me. Anyway, let's see what other dungeons there are. This is I guess this would just spawn in the ice biomes. Is this another? Okay, this is another ghost dungeon. Okay, all right. Oh, this is a smaller dungeon. It's got an ender pearl block right there, or eye of ender block. Oh, I think I know what this dungeon is, don't I? No, do I? I'm thinking this might be the basilisk dungeon, or is it? Maybe it isn't. Is it? I guess it's just for the eye of ender block. I don't know. Now this is a pretty big dungeon right here. Oh god. Okay, I gotta turn down the sound on that. Let's just turn that down to like 2% because these guys are super obnoxious. Basically the only way to get into this, I believe, is to break through the obsidian, and just notice how many ender pearl blocks and eye of ender blocks there are. Just easy eyes of ender, easy ender pearls, always nice to see. So yeah, looks like there may have been a... No, it's all good. Tons of chests, but at the same time, there are these creatures in here called cave fishers like that one. Whenever they get hurt, they sound like cats, and it's horrifying. Now we are on to the food, and they add a lot. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a few that I believe give you effects. Butter candy, crystal apples, and corn dogs, and bag of popcorn. I think all of these give you effects. A Krabby Patty, a peach, and cherries, and a BLT sandwich. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wait to get hungry. Anyway, guys, I'm a bit hungry, so now I'm going to try the butter candy. So it gave me speed and jump boost. I think this is just like jump boost 1, because it's kind of a small jump boost here. And then the crystal apple. I'm pretty sure I can eat this even if I'm not hungry. I'm not sure it does any more hunger than a normal apple, but it will give you regeneration for 2.5 minutes, and it will also give you strength for 2.5 minutes. So pretty nice, pretty nice. It's pizza. This is pizza. I think the firefish or the sunfish actually give you fire resistance. Yeah, it gives you fire resistance for a minute, and this, probably the same thing. That gives you fire resistance for 5 minutes. Alright, I can see the difference there. Now, on to what I believe these are the tools. Nothing too significant here. The strongest set of tools, I believe, are the ultimate set right here, and there's an ultimate fishing rod. That is something that stood out to me. There's the ultimate fishing rod. And that is how you catch all the fire fish and stuff, like the lava eel, sparkfish, all that cool stuff, because it allows you to fish in lava. And I find that really kind of awesome. And that is the difference between most mods, because that is really cool. Now, I do want to show you something, because there's this stuff called duct tape. And it basically heals stuff for you. So I'm going to use the ultimate axe a bit here. Look at how fast that breaks stuff. That's so cool. Ultimate axe, blah 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 blah, and then you're like, oh no, my ultimate axe is almost broken, even though it's not. And then you're like placing down duct tape, and then it's like boom, and it's all fixed. I don't think it gives the entire thing back. It just gives a certain portion of it, but that's still pretty great. And these are the weapons. I don't want to spend too long showing these off, but there are so many cool ones. I'll show you the poison sword, the rat sword, and I'll show you the fairy sword. I'll show you the ultimate sword. I'll show you the attitude adjuster, the chainsaw, and I'll show you Big Bertha later. I don't want to show you anything too powerful for right now. Actually, I'll show you the Queen Scale and Royal Guardian Sword. Okay, so basically I'm going to summon in a giant. I feel like I should tell you guys that the experience tree just grew, so yeah, and basically why they call it the experience tree is at night, it actually drops experience orbs, which is pretty awesome. It's a quick and somewhat easy way to get experience, and it's pretty worth it too. I mean, look at this majestic tree. I love it. It's great, and it's an enormous tree, actually. I didn't even notice how big it was. Anyway, I forgot about my own mortality, so I'm going to go back into game mode 1. That giant that I eventually managed to spawn in decided to be a butt face. There we go. So there's the giant. I'm going to show you first the rat sword because it is pretty cool. It only does 10 damage, but it summons in a bunch of rats that I think will go after the target. I think they are too small to be able to hurt the giant, but still. Boom. Boom. Just destroy. Destruction. Everything is awesome. Just boom, 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 smack. Yeah. Now, I think the fairy sword will be a little more useful, a little more competent in destroying a giant. So let's see. Giant and boom. That's not a fairy sword. Boom. Boom. Just boom. Boom. Just boom. Alright, now let's see if the fairies can actually attack this guy. Doesn't look like it. They're just pushing him because they can't get to his hitbox for some reason. Anyway, yes. And are they going to follow me? Oh, dang it, they're going to follow me. Can I, like, peaceful them away? No, I can't. Well, this is going to be a nuisance for the rest of the showcase then. Oh, well. What else? I want to show you the sharpness, the ultimate sword. Now, this is just a straight-up overpowered sword right here. Oh, they can go after it. That's cool. How about you hit it away from the showcase area? Boom. So, the ultimate sword does about 45 to 46 damage. It could kill a giant in 2 or 3 hits. Let's just see this again. Boom. And it is called the Ultimate Sword because it is maxed out. It's got like everything that you can naturally give a sword. Except technically you can't naturally give it everything, so it's technically not natural. But anyway, I will show you now the Attitude Adjuster. It does 86 damage and it is a absolutely massive weapon. Look at it. It's so cool. It's an enormous hammer. I've always wanted this. Alright. And the name is kind of awesome too. It's going to adjust the attitude of this giant. Just boom. Oh my god. Boom. Yes. It is too awesome. It is too awesome. I can't even not. I forgot about that special ability. I think if you... Oh no, wait, it's just like... Okay, so if you hit the ground, then it's all like that. So we just adjusted the attitude of planet Earth. Yes, this is... I think the attitude adjuster is the reason for global warming. I'm not gonna say anything though. Don't worry, attitude adjuster, your secret is safe with me. Yes. I thought it would do that. Anyway, let's try it on a mob. For example, another giant. And I just want to say, look at what we did with the attitude adjuster over there. It's just far too badass. It's just a badass weapon. And we just took care of the giant in 2 hits. So yeah. Now, the attitude adjuster, I believe, is the 2nd strongest weapon in the mod. No, that was the 3rd strongest. The Queen Scale Battle Axe is the 2nd strongest. And it is another massive weapon. Boom. Look at this. It's kind of hard to see, but look at this. It's like so big I can barely look at it. And I can like block with it too. That's so cool. That is so cool. Look at this. It's an enormous axe. It's an enormous axe. Anyway, back to professionalism. Again, giant. This is going to be a bit difficult to test on giants because giants are just going to get one hit at this time because does 672.25 damage. So yeah. Mod is the Royal Guardian Sword. Once again, it's kind of difficult to test out on giant because it's just gonna boom. What else? Okay, there's also the long-range weapons. The significant ones are the Thunderstaff. I want to put away all this stuff. Just put it all away. Thunderstaff, Squidzuka, a freaking ray gun. These crystals can also be used for stuff. I'm going to take the explosive one, and then I'm going to take the painful rock. I'm going to take the ultimate bow and the skate string bow. I'm also going to take the sunspot urchin. And yes, that should be good. Now I'm going to test out those on a giant. I don't believe any of these will one-hit it, but it's still pretty cool. Now, Sunspot Urchin, you just throw them, and they will set Zed enemy on fire. I think it did like as much damage as a Diamond Sword or so. And the Squidzuka, it just fires attack squids. Boom. Boom. Now, be careful when using it because it does a ton of knockback to you. And it's just... I'm not sure how much I want to do this, really, but I'm just going to, like, jump and use it, so... Oh my god. That is so sick. That is so cool. That is so cool. So basically, it shoots attack squids, and they will attack whatever they hit, I think. Just another one for good measure. Anyway, the next thing I want to show you is a freaking ray gun. I should probably put griefing off, but is this broken? Oh no, the farm broke this. Never mind. Anyway, now back to destroying giants. Freaking ray gun. Boom. Once again, tons of knockback, so be careful when using it. Okay, I just know you the Thunder Staff. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's gonna work now that it's raining. It's gonna work like extra well now that it's raining. So it did like 20 damage, which is awesome. Thunder does not naturally do 20 damage. So it can take out most vanilla Minecraft mods in a pretty quick amount of time. Throw an explosive crystal at it. Oh my god. Okay, I was wrong. I was apparently wrong. Apparently there are some things that will actually take out giants in one hit that are long range. Boom. Oh, that is so... That is like... I feel like this mod creator knows me, man. It just... Okay, now this is the Painful Rock. That did 40 damage. That did 40 stinking damage. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the ultimate bow. One thing that's different about this bow is you don't actually even need to pull back and you'll get all the force of a normal bow. It also has, I believe... I thought it was supposed to be enchanted, actually. I thought the ultimate bow was enchanted, but I guess not. Yeah, so let me just do that again, because I was making sure it was working. So don't really need to pull back. You can just boop right in his face. That did 45 damage with no pullback. Oh wait, here it is. You just need to fire it for the first time. Yeah, it actually is enchanted. Power 5, Flame 3, Punch 2, Infinity 1. Just die. So you only actually need like one arrow for this bow. Now this skate string bow is actually stronger than the ultimate bow. So the ultimate bow is actually not the ultimate bow. It's actually technically the second strongest, but at the same time the second weakest bow of all time. So anyway, skate string bow does not have any enchantments, I believe, but it does not have infinity either. The only enchantment it can get is unbreaking, and it is powerful from what I hear. Oh yeah, that's a powerful bow. Okay, this is literally the ultimate bow. This is awesome. So 96 just done. So I think it actually, yeah, you actually need some pullback with it, but that is really cool. So anyway, those are both the long range and short range weapons. So this is all the armor in the mod. There is like the weakest, I think, is Emerald, and the strongest is, I believe, the Queen set right here, the Queen scale armor. And then there's also, like, the three most significant armor sets are the Queen scale armor, the Royal Guardian armor, and the Mobzilla scale armor. They're all unbelievably powerful and really awesome to just see in action. There's also Lapis armor, which is not made as you'd think it would be. It's actually made with Lapis blocks, which makes it worth it, which makes it actually stronger than Diamond, I think. So, yeah. Sorry, Squidzuka, and I am sorry, Thunderstaff. I'm just going to need to not use you guys for now. And these are basically what the mod is named after. These are not Orespawn blocks, but these are ancient dried spawn eggs. And basically, you will find these underground pretty much anywhere in any dimension, I think. And basically, what you do is you mine them, and you will get the ancient dried spawn eggs. However, you do not need to smelt them or anything. You simply put them in your crafting area. Pardon me. You simply put them in your crafting area with a bucket of water, and it will turn into that spawn egg. And it actually gives Minecraft some spawn eggs that it does not naturally have, like, that's dragon, but it gives like a... And there is also there's like wither skeleton and ender dragon and wither spawn eggs and all that cool stuff. It's just going to take me forever to find them in this, so yeah. Oh wait, actually, wasn't it just like right... I think it's right here. Yeah, that's the wither boss spawn egg. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. New way to spawn in bosses. Now these are passive mobs. I'm going to show you them first. I'm just gonna take all of these. I think most of them don't really have any special abilities. There are some that do though. Let me just... And we get rid of this. And is that it? I mean, I'll just replace something with the apple cow. What is that? That's a dragonfly. You guys pretty much know what a dragonfly is. Anyway, so this is a rubber ducky. These guys will spawn near water. And what's interesting about these guys is they do not start out aggressive, but if you punch them and kill... I think if you kill them like 3 times, and yes, they actually like come back to life like 2 more times, and then on the 3rd time they come back to life, they'll be aggressive and they will try to kill you, and they're annoying and creepy. And the Easter Bunny. These were added, as you probably guessed, around Easter last year. And what they will do is they will be... I think these guys are very rare. They will run around your world, just dropping random spawn eggs. AKA, if you find these guys, you win. What kind of spawn egg did they drop there? They dropped a dragon spawn egg, so pretty cool, pretty cool. Basically, if you find these guys in your world and you manage to capture them, you win. Because they can drop any spawn egg, like a boss spawn egg, they can drop anything. And I think actually, I'm not sure if they can drop vanilla eggs, but they can drop pretty much anything. Pretty much. So you could like beat the like main boss if you find these guys. And then there's the coin. This is basically a mob advertising Orespawn. Look at this. It is the Orespawn coin. It's so cool. Whoa. Whoa, man. Whoa, man. I want to see what's on the back of it. Yeah, Orespawn.com. That's where you download Orespawn. Yeah. And it's got the Kraken insignia on it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. It just spins around there. And there's the Firefly. Yep, 1 health. And Moth, 2 health. Now, butterflies, you can actually right-click butterflies to get to different dimensions. Like, any kind of butterfly will take you to something called the Chaos Dimension. And that is pretty cool. And then there are, you know, the ants. We had a bit of an encounter with the ants before, didn't we? Then there are frogs. These are generally new. They have 8 health, and they just jump around. And if you have crickets anywhere with you, then, well, they will eat the crickets, which is pretty cool. It's a cool thing. Let me just get these out of here. Just gonna throw those all out. And just take these in right here. Now, peacocks. Boom. Those will be found in the crystal dimension. Fairies. I think those will also be found in the crystal dimension. Rats, crystal dimension, I believe. Oh, fairies actually fight rats. Who knew? Flounders, crystal. I think all these get found in the crystal dimension somewhere. Whales, crystal dimension, except generally they will be in water, like that. Yes, is going for the water. Skates, crystal dimension, water, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the majority of the mobs in this mod will fight each other. So yeah. Ghost, actually passive. You wouldn't expect a ghost to be passive, but they are passive. And then the pumpkin skelly, the ghost pumpkin skeleton, and they are pretty cool. I mean, they're pretty cool. Only 2 health, but I guess they're just for atmosphere. Anyway, let's show you some more things and stuff. And so this is another thing advertising Orespawn. It's a T-shirt. Support the mod by buying T-shirts or donating on our site. Orespawn, yeah. Only has 1 health, and I think things will actually attack the T-shirt, which is kind of funny. Cliff Racers, found in the Danger Dimension. How much health do you have? How much health do you have? How much? 5 health. They have 5 health. Chipmunks. Oh god, we're gonna have to do this again. Chipmunks, 5 health as well. Gazelles, 15 health, found in the, I want to say danger dimension, but I think they can be found in multiple dimensions. Okay. The ostrich, I think, is just found around any dimension in any world. Stink bug, 5 health. This guy actually has a special ability. Just kill it. If you can kill it, then basically, I think if you kill it, then it will give you nausea, because it is, after all, a stink bug, and it will make you puke. Yeah, so wait for it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that good nausea effect. I like that. That's great. For about 10 seconds. Isn't that great, people? Haha. Yeah, so anyway. This is a lizard. It is a lizard, as you can see. Birds, just for the sake of environment, I think. Beaver. It's beaver. How much health do you have? How much health do you have? Are we going to really need to do this again, Mr. Beaver? 15 health. Alright. Let's... And just... And... when we kill the stink bug, we get a dead stink bug. What do you know? Let's just get rid of the rotten flesh. Now, these are kind of the more interesting things here. I'll show you the things from here first. Cassowary spawn in the... I don't remember. Oh, the Miner's Dimension. The Miner's Dimension, which is basically a dinosaur dimension. Don't ask me why. Baryonyx, also found in the Miners/Dinosaur Dimension. Looks hostile, but it really isn't for some reason. Goldfish, found in the Danger Dimension, and it flies for some reason. Goldfish. How much health do you have, Goldfish? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? It's not even worth it. Not even worth it. Hydralisk, 100 health. Don't ask me why it's so powerful, but it is, and it's not even hostile. Apple Cow, 10 health, drops apples, and steak, and stuff. Velocity Raptor, 10 health, really fast. Golden Apple Cow, drops golden apples, raw beef, and whoa, you can't see mobs through these guys. That's cool. Never mind, but that's still cool. Spawn Crystal Cow, they drop crystal apples, golden apples, and crystal apples, and steak, and beef, and leather. And this is the Enchanted Golden Apple Cow. These guys are a bit overpowered. They can be found in the Village Dimension, and they will drop pretty much all kinds of apples besides crystal apples, even notch apples. Yes, they will drop notch apples. Anyway, I think we are on to the pets now, and there are actually a good amount of pets, and some of them are considerably overpowered. I dropped these. Can I please not have these? Thank you. Anyway, pets. Whoa. Whoa. Why? Whoa. Okay. Just why? Just keep an eye on the hotbar. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it, alright? Gonna give them back to me? Thank you. Do not give them back to me. So, girlfriend, boyfriend, prince, Camarasaurus, baby dragon, Stinky, princess, giant spider robot. These are all kind of pets. I want to kind of show them from weakest to strongest. So I think the Camarasaurus is the weakest, but it is actually kind of cool. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers that for some reason don't know what a Camarasaurus is. It is obviously a little dinosaur. I used to be like a little tiny dinosaur expert. I knew what a Giganotosaurus was and how to pronounce it when I was 5. So yeah, it is a Camarasaurus, and it is a tiny little sauropod, and it's adorable. Look at those eyes. It's adorable. It can be tamed by apples. Doesn't really give them any health, I don't think. And what else is there? I guess I'll show you these two, but don't expect me to be using either of these because they are kind of a poor judgment of society. This is the boyfriend, this is the girlfriend, and yeah, they can be tamed, and yeah, it's a bit, I mean, whole concept of it kind of irks me a bit with both of them, so I don't know. I feel like the mod could do without, personally, but you know, I'm not the mod creator, so what else is there? I think the baby dragon and Stinky are kind of similar, if not the same thing. Stinky, he will change different colors, and he will actually poop out items depending on that color, which is kind of, I'm not really sure if it's gross or if it's cool, but it's one of the two, so Stinky, he will actually attack mobs whether he is tamed or not. He is tameable with Stake, and I think in this form he will actually drop gold ore or something. Or golden nuggets. And he flies? It kind of looks like he's trying to fly there. Why is he in his flying position? Whatever. I think he will attack mobs whether he just pooped out gold. Congratulations, you have pooped out your first gold, sir. Anyway, you can tame them and they will fight for you, or you can not tame them and they will still fight for you. Although they're basically just eating. So, baby dragons. If you tame these guys at their baby form, they will grow up to be adult dragons, and you will be able to tame your own dragon, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you got a baby dragon, and they are nice and cool and cute. They're really, really kind of cute, and they don't actually get any more health. The adult dragons have just as much health as baby ones. And yeah, I think you can actually ride the adult ones though. I think that's the only reason you can you would want to grow them up. Baby dragon, Stinky. Now there are 3 more pets left, and they are all substantially overpowered. Now I think I will show you this one first. It is the giant spider robot. It has 1,500 health, and however, the catch is the only way you can kill anything with it is if you ride it. And I think the only way you can ride it is by right-clicking it. Yes! So, check this out, guys. I am on a gigantic spider robot. I'm going to go after that baryonyx. Boom. Just, hold on a minute. Oh, God. Just boomed right in the face. Just done. Just done. Look at that. Look at that. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but nothing, I don't think anything of normal size can reach this mob. And it can actually climb huge structures. There appears to be a bit of glitch going on right now, so, but look at it climb this mountain. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. This is like the coolest of the cool. Oh, and it's like so smooth riding it too. I mean, look at this gigantic spider robot I am on. Now, I think they will generally spawn with drivers on them, and they basically, I think the drivers just have like 20 health. They are spiders, and dang, that is just a really cool thing to have. And look at the animation and model on that thing too. That's just really cool. They will not naturally attack other mobs, I don't think, though. Now, there are 2 mobs left, the prince and the princess. Let me get some blocks of diamond, because I think you can actually help the prince grow up here. Come on, block of diamond. Now, here's the princess. She is by default stronger. The toddler princess is stronger than the toddler prince. Where is she? If you can get kind of a good look at her. It's kind of hard to see. There. Wait. Here. Yeah. The toddler princess. She has 400 health. And although that thing is 15,000 or 1,500 health, the princess is much stronger because she actually has the same attack as her mother boss, the queen, has, which basically means she shoots like these crystal shard type things at the opponent, taking out not a certain amount of damage, but a percentage of damage, no matter what kind of armor you are wearing. So yeah, that's the princess, and this is the prince, her brother, by default weaker because he does not have the same ability, but he does have more health. Now, I believe if you give the toddler prince a block of diamond, which one's the prince? That's the prince. Give him the block of diamonds. Yes, he becomes the young prince. And the young prince, as you can see, is much bigger than the ordinary prince. He has 1,500 health. No, the young adult prince has 3,000 health, twice as much as the spider driver, and is a complete and total badass. Let me just... Maybe I'll test him on a giant first. I mean, the giant won't really fight back, but I mean, still, it's just going to show you how powerful this thing is. So let's just get a giant in here. Did you... I can't even, like, see the giant first. The giant is just getting insta-killed. Instantly. That is so overpowered. And here's the catch, guy. Oh, wait. No, wait, he's already at the young adult prince form, I guess. Maybe I must have right-clicked him twice. So I think at his young prince form, he has 1,500 health, and his young adult prince form, he has 3,000. I don't suppose they've added in another form yet, have they? I don't think so, but he's really big as the young adult prince. He'll just destroy everything. Let's just see what happens. I don't want to attack the spider driver. I'll feel bad. Anyway, I don't think they've added in anything for the princess, but it can't hurt to try. There's the adult prince. Where's the princess? Oh, there you are. There you are. Let me give you a diamond block. Probably didn't. They probably didn't add in anything for that anyway yet. Anywho, yes. I hope these guys don't really destroy anything. Oh yeah, and if you haven't noticed, as soon as you spawn these guys in, they're both by default tamed to you. Anyway, now we have the hostile mobs, which are personally my favorite part of any kind of normal mod. Let's just grab everything in here. Personally, guys, I just love to show you guys the mobs, so I don't really hold back. I'll see what I can cut out of this, though, to make the video shorter in any way, shape, or form. So let's just time set 0. First one I want to show you is the Terrible Terror. So that's the Terrible Terror. It has 10 health, not very powerful, found in the Danger Dimension. Spitbug, summoned in by a boss, and they can be found in swamps, 100 health. I thought they had 90, but they have 100 health, and they will spit acid at you, which is not very kind. This is the Creeping Horror, also found in the Danger Dimension, but always just got killed by the princess. And that's got 10 health. This is the Bee. It will last longer. It has 80 health and poisons you. This is the Attack Squid, 10 health. When you kill it, it has a chance of spawning a boss. The WTF, which really is what you think when you look at this thing. It's kind of hard to tell because it's on fire, but it's got like 3 tentacles on its face, and it looks like kind of a beetle type thing. So there's the WTF. Also, Cave Fisher, 10 health, found in caves, obviously. Scorpion, also summoned in by a boss, has 15 health, not very impressive. Now, there's also these guys. This is the Rotator, found in the Crystal Dimension. It has 35 health, and pretty cool. Dungeon Beast, also found in the Crystal Dimension, in dungeons under the Crystal Dimension. The Ender Reaper, found in dungeons, I believe I think it can be found in the Overworld, pretty much any world at night. The Ender Knight, same deal, can be found in the Overworld, any dimension at night. Leaf Monster, found anywhere, spawns like this, but if you hit it, it goes into that form and basically goes on all Leaf Monster on you. Cloud Shark, Danger Dimension, flies around, also found in dungeons. Small Worm, found in the real world, very annoying. Medium Worm, I think they can take your stuff, so I'm going to get away from that. Lurking Terror, 30 health, and they have a very split jaw, so that's great for them. I'm happy for them and their split jaws. Now, these guys, the Irukanji, found in the Crystal Dimension. They are basically like a tiny little jellyfish with can't even see how much health it has. 1 health, but it has the possibility of insta-killing you. And Crystal Urchin, 25 health. Bomb, 5 health, and will explode eventually. Robo Gunner, found in the Rainbow Dimension, also known as the Villager Dimension. There are lots of villages. This guy will spawn at night. He is not really a boss, but he has 80 health and fires gun stuff, cannon things. There's also the Red Ant. We've had experience with those guys. Unstable Ant, experience with those guys. And the Termite, experience with those guys. Mosquito, 1 health, spawned by this mosquito plant. Robo Sniper, 25 or 20 health, also spawned in the Robot Dimension. Sorry guys, I'm really zooming through this. I don't want to be the guy who's known for really long mod showcases. Cryolophosaurus, 10 health. Also dinosaur, yes, and that is how you say Cryolophosaurus, and he just killed a Robogunner, oh my god. Anyway, there's also a crab. There's a boss form of these guys, but they will generally spawn in as anywhere from 25 to 500 or so health. That guy has 125 health. I don't want to take too many chances in spawning in the boss yet, because I want to show you that guy later. that is the spider driver. I told you about them. They will often run straight for a spider robot so that they can drive them. 16 health. And then this is the red ant robot. This is kind of like the spider robot, except it is actually naturally aggressive, and it has 300 health. Now this is the Pointysaurus, found in the Miners dimension, 80 health, and it is basically a Triceratops. And then there's the Criminal. It has 100 health. When it attacks you, it will steal one thing from your inventory per hit. This is the Robot Laser Charge, who dropped off of the Robo Gunner. Anyway, now we are on to the bosses, which I was kind of rushing to because I really wanted to get to the end of this showcase without it being too long. Because look how many there are. There are like 30-something bosses, and I have just never seen that in any other mod. But yeah, here we go. Oh my god, are we gonna do this again? Okay. Okay, I open the chest, and you give me back the stuff, can you not? Thank you. Okay. Now, let's see here. Okay. So I'm going to start by showing you these guys. Boom, 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 and then these guys. Now, I want to be careful with these guys because all the bosses do naturally fight each other, and I don't want to do too much damage before the video is over. Now, yeah, here we go. So this is the despite the name of the spawn egg, it is not called the no don't. This used to be, I believe, the most powerful mob in Orespawn, but it is no longer. This is the Kraken. It automatically makes it rain. It is basically an enormous squid. It has several abilities, including making it rain, first off. It will hold you up in its tentacles and basically strangle you, as it is doing to that Hydralisk right there. Oh god. And basically, I recommend using a bow against this guy. He will, but don't, like, if you have Morph Mod installed or something, do not fly up with him, because then he will eventually go out of the world and despawn. And the princess, man, the princess took out some health there. It has 1,000 health, and it is already down below 900. Now this is the Cephadrome. This is recommended for fighting the Kraken. If you can actually tame these guys using stake, and ride them into battle against the Kraken, because they will actually fly. And I must have made the, oh my god, did you see that hit? Did you see that hit? The prince it just came up to the prince, and the prince just was like, no, denied. Oh, that was sick. Water Dragon. Another boss. It can actually be tamed, and oh my god, the Cephadrome does not like the Water Dragon. Anyway. So it has 150 health, and will actually shoot water charges, I think they're called. And yes, they are pretty tough, but oh my god, the adult prince is back. Alien. Oh god, okay. Having some trouble here. Let's just put this back into peaceful so I don't need to deal with the rain. And then toggle downfall. Can I do that? Alright, cool. Now in this state, the Cephadrome is not considered hostile, so he cannot be gotten rid of with peaceful mode. So this is the Alien. It is a boss. It has 110 health. Yeah, no, just 100 health. It is extremely fast. But oh yeah, it makes that noise when it dies. There it is, and the prince and princess just destroy it. And the Kyuubi is a fiery boss, dude. It has 120 health, and I think is meant to be some kind of Naruto character that I do not know because I don't watch Naruto. Anyway, Emperor Scorpion. This used to be also, I think, before the Kraken, maybe the strongest boss in the mob. In the mod, I mean. It's just thrown all the way over there. It has 350 health, extraordinarily high defense. Like, I think a diamond sword may do 1 damage to it, if that. This is the Basilisk, also quite powerful. 300 health, its defense is not quite as good as the Emperor Scorpion's. It will slow you and blind you. No, not blind you, but it will slow you and poison you. And it's not a pleasant boss to come in contact with. Anyway, Allosaurus. Just another dinosaur found in the Miners dimension, aka the dinosaur dimension. And it has 110 health. quite powerful too, with the princes just beast moding it right in the face. Now this is Mothra, another movie slash video game reference. Yes, that is Mothra, and when it dies, it will throw out a bunch of moths, and what it basically does is it shoots fireballs and gets beast moded by the prince. Yep, that's how it works. Just gonna show you one more time. That is Mothra. It is an enormous moth. So now a lot of these bosses are extraordinarily powerful, but when we get closer to the end, I will show you the truly beastly bosses in this mod. Now this is the T-Rex. It has 160 health, more than the Allosaurus, and I believe it is also physically bigger than the Allosaurus. Robo Warrior. It will both melee you, and it has a cooldown on when it can take damage, so that is a special ability of its. It can also shoot you with explosives, so you know, it's taking the young adult prince a lot longer than usual to take this one out. I'm gonna try and get you a look at it. Yep, see, there it is. It's actually getting kind of beast moded, but still, as you can see, they would be doing a lot more damage to it if it did not have that cooldown on when it can take damage. But you know. Anyway, now we have the Robo Pounder. Also, it's found in the same dimension as the Robo Warrior, the Villager / Rainbow dimension, and it will basically swing its arms kind of like an Iron Golem and just keep mobs around it at bay. Now this is the Crystal Dimension boss, the Vortex. It is completely invisible and just got beast moded by the prince. And the Vortex there, it's really hard to see like this. Why do I not toggle downfall on set time today? Let's show you this again. Vortex, yes, it has 150 health. And everything in Orespawn has pretty substantial defense, just so you know. And then this is the large worm. It will take your stuff and spawns in, I guess, with a bunch of medium and smaller worms, making it quite the pain in the butt to kill. Pardon me. Now this here is the Triffid. It is a boss which has a unique fighting strategy in that whenever it opens its leaves, it can be damaged, but if it closes them like it is right now, it cannot be damaged at all. And this here is the Nightmare. Now there's a normal mob form, but there's also a massive 1000 health form. That is about the third biggest nightmare that you can get there. Yunka. No. Whoa, is that it? That's it. That's the 1000 health nightmare. Oh wow, yeah, that's enormous. That's bigger than the young adult prince right there. Look at it. That is the boss. That is the boss nightmare. 1000 health. And the prince is already down past halfway, so I'm not sure whether the boss nightmare will actually lose, but if the prince were at full health, I'm pretty sure it would. Anyway, on to the next boss. That took a while. This is the Jumpy Bug. Now this guy has a pretty unique fighting strategy in that it will actually... Did it just die? Did it just die? Okay. It will actually jump on its opponents. Is it? It's being, like, pushed away. It's already down to, like, half health, but basically what it does is it summons in spit bugs, the hostile mobs I showed you earlier, like right there, spit bug, and it will actually jump on its enemies. As you saw right there, it just jumped and it just got basically baseballed right in the face with the prince's tail. His 1000 health nightmare. 1000 health nightmare isn't doing so well. Now the dragon, for some reason, I looked on the Orespawn page, is for some reason considered a boss, but I don't really know why you would kill it. It doesn't really give you anything in return. So yeah, that is that. Hold on a minute. Getting tons of levels from doing absolutely nothing whatsoever. It's great. Let's see, so this is the Brutal Fly. It's a lot like Mothra, but I believe it has less health. 110 health. It basically shoots non-explosive fireballs, I want to say. Is the prince gone? Oh, no, it's not, but he's not doing so well, that's for sure. And then there's Leonopteryx, another tameable boss. he is actually from Avatar, if you remember that. If you remember the gigantic Leonopteryx, the Great Leonopteryx, I think they called it. It was beast moded by the Nightmare. But yeah, they're all going after the prince, and the prince can't survive this. Anyway, this is the Hammerhead, also from Avatar. And let me see if I can back up here. There it is. It's heavily armored, and it is extremely powerful. It will just knock you right into the air, so unless you can fly, you're kind of done. Now, the Caterkiller has a very unique fighting style in that it will actually eat wood, and for every time it eats wood, it regenerates, like, better than a god apple. It's ridiculous. Let me just... So, Caterkiller, if it takes damage... There, it just like ate that. It's just like eating stuff. I think it's, yeah, you can see it eating it, but it's not really showing the numbers on my screen for some reason. But yeah, basically as soon as it takes damage, it recovers health like nothing I've ever seen before. It is really crazy how much it regenerates. And there's the Sea Viper, kind of like the Water Dragons, kind of Water Dragon type look to it. It poisons you, after all it is a viper, and it is a snake, and it is scary, and, oh yeah, one of the abilities of the Caterkiller, it will summon webs. Don't ask me why. It's a caterpillar, not like a spider, but whatever. Now this is the Sea Monster, another ocean mob. It's got a pretty cool texture. It has 110 health. I'm pretty sure it's probably the weakest of the ocean bosses. And then there's this, the Molenoid, and this will basically summon dirt on its enemies, which is very weird. It has... Okay, that just got killed, like, really badly. And I think my prince is gone. Molenoid, 200 health, it will just drop dirt on its enemies and suffocate them to death, which is kind of an interesting battle strategy, but, you know, I won't judge. Mantis. It makes a really horrible noise, has 120 health, and is kind of probably one of the weakest bosses in this mod. Although it's doing some... It's not taking any crap from the Nightmare, that's for sure. But seriously, look at how big that Nightmare is. That's kind of ridiculous. Why is the tree on fire? It's whatever. Hercules Beetle, next boss. It's another bug. It is another bug. It has 250 health, and wow. Yes, 250 health, and it will basically... Well, it will poop on you. No. It will knock you into the air a ridiculous height, but considering most of the mobs it is facing off against right now don't really take fall damage, it will, you know, not be very effective. And I should probably show you all these guys' drops, but I'll show you them later. This mod showcase can't go on for so much longer. I'll show you all of these guys. Now, this is the Nasty Saurus. It has 200 health, another dinosaur. It's not I don't think the Nasty Saurus was actually ever a thing, like, in real life. Red Ant Robot, now this is actually, I believe, considered a boss, so I shouldn't have shown you that earlier. Jeffrey, this is basically a Rock'em Sock'em robot. It actually has the animation for punching, which is kind of awesome. I want to just see it try and punch something. So I guess let's see if like two Jeffreys will go against each other. No, they won't. Well, now, kind of like the crabs are actually exactly like the nightmares. So I'm going to show you as such. I'm just going to look for the biggest crab possible. 62, 62, 62, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's a bigger crab, 125 health. Let's look for the biggest. Okay, is that the boss? Very large crab. That's 250 health. Not nearly as big as the nightmare, but it is pretty massive. And it's fast, too. My god, it's fast. Oh, he's going after the Jeffrey. Anyone else find it weird that there's a robot named Jeffrey? I don't know. It's a lot more human-like than the other robots. Oh god, it just like uppercutted the crab in the face. Anyway, these three mobs, these three last bosses right here, are the strongest. If these guys are some of the strongest bosses in Minecraft. I mean, not just in the mod, not just in my world right now, but these are some of the strongest bosses out of any mod I've ever even heard of. Now, this is Mobzilla. I think you spend the majority of your time in an Orespawn mod game working up to kill Mobzilla. After you kill Mobzilla, killing the other two is not overly difficult. But here's Mobzilla. He annihilates everything. Look at him. Look at him. That is immense. That is immense. Look at it. Look at how quick it'll take care of the Jeffrey right there. Look at how quick it's going to be. Just boom. Just wait for it. Okay, so it's having a bit of trouble right now for some reason. But the Jeffrey can't even hit it because its hitbox is so crazy. And so, yeah, it has 4,000 health. And I don't think a young adult prince could even go up against one of these things. I want to see how quickly it takes care of a giant. Hold on a minute. Boom. Yeah, the giant isn't here. Boom, boom, boom. Just giants everywhere. Oh my god. Just taken out so quickly. Oh boy. Yep, there goes another giant. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the king, and these guys will actually aggro each other, but the king is much more powerful. So here is the king. 7,000 health. It is one of the strongest bosses, if not the strong. No, it's one of the strongest bosses in all of Minecraft. They are doing some damage to each other, but Mobzilla cannot kill the king. I don't think. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so I basically needed to turn my render distance down, and I needed to put it into peaceful because Mobzilla and the king are just at the same time too much. But look at what they did here. Just take a moment to admire the absolute devastation that they have done here. Hold on a minute, look at this. Just God. Oh my god. Anyway, there's still one more boss to show you, and this is the strongest boss in all of Minecraft of all time. This is the Queen, and it is in peaceful mode. Now it will start out, it has 6,000 health, not quite as much as the king, but it will start out peaceful looking and beautiful. But then you get a bow, and then you're like, hey, let's mess with something 400 times my own size. And then you're like, hey, that must be a great idea, and I need to spawn another queen. God dang. Okay, I'm running out of power. So I'm gonna need to finish this video quick. My computer's running out of battery, but let's just do this real quick. And then it's like, oh, let's mess with something that's much bigger than me. Boom. Okay, I missed. Bowmanship at its best. Yeah, hold on a minute, wait for it. And there's the queen. That is the queen in all of its glory. It is black and red, and it is running away. Oh, no, it's not. It is the most devastating and powerful mob of all time, because those crystals that you see there that shot out of it, they take out a percentage of your health. They take out like 50% of your health, no matter what armor you are wearing. And eventually, if the queen is not hit for a certain amount of time, it will go back into its peaceful mode, but oh my god. Don't mess with the queen. Big Bertha. Now, Big Bertha is Big Bertha Blade, Big Bertha Handle, Big Bertha Guard. Now, these are all made up of drops from bosses. The green goo drops off the Triffid, Water Dragon Scale, Water Dragon, Mantis Claw, Mantis, Freakin' Raygon comes off of the Warrior, the Robo Warrior. Big Hammer comes off of the Hercules Beetle. And the Big Bertha Guard is made out of sea monster scales from the sea monster, Molonoid nose from the Molonoid, scale from the Mothra, scale from Basilisk, scale from the Nightmare, and scale from the Emperor Scorpion. And what else? There's also the blade, of course, made of the Kraken Tooth, Worm Tooth, the Vortex Eye, a T-Rex Tooth, Caterpillar Jaws, a Sea Viper Tongue, and the Ultimate Sword. And all of those combined will make the Big Bertha, and it does 500 health. Anyway, guys, that was the Orespawn mod, and it is finally updated to 1.7. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to like or subscribe. Also put recommendations for the channel in the description below, or in the comments below, I'm sorry. Drop a like on this video if you liked it, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all later.